Hey Dragonlings, welcome back to my channel. It is day 19 of VEDA, vlog every day in August, and I just got back from my girls' school. I thought I was meeting with my oldest teacher and doing like an open house thing. However, it turns out they were just trying to do time slots if they could for device and packet pickups because they didn't want everyone coming at the same time between the 19th and 20th. Apparently that's a fear. So they were trying to do time slots as they could. Not that it mattered because when I got there weren't that many people there. It was all for different grades and I was able to get in and out within 15 minutes. And most of that 15 minutes was me trying to fill out paperwork. There was some misinformation about school. Miscommunication and misinformation. The first is that school for this particular school did not start virtual learning on the 17th. Their plan was to start virtual learning on the 24th. The school website for my daughter's school says the 17th. I double checked it after finding out the information from the vice principal today. In fact, actually, I did that right before I started filming. It does say the 17th on the website for the school. I don't know why that is. I think that was something mandated by the Board of Education that went up on all websites. I don't know. Maybe there was some miscommunication between the web designer and the school. I don't know. So class does not start until Monday for my kids. Period. Whether virtual, in class, whatever. And of course, I got the phone call yesterday that everything's going to be virtual until September 24th, so it's okay anywhere. Now, here lies the problem. And it's actually not a problem. It's just an interesting tidbit, in my opinion. And it's kind of a problem. Open house was supposed to be today. They were supposed to have a virtual open house where the kids could meet their teachers virtually. However, they can't access the website the virtual open house is supposed to be on. They can't access the website. That means they don't have the login information. They do not have the permissions. They don't have the connections. And I don't even mean internet connection. To access the website the open house is hosted on. There's so much wrong with that statement, it's not even funny. But anyway, so they're hoping to have that up by Friday. Yes, Friday. And then school will start on Monday. I actually do need to send an email to both of my girls as teachers, as well, if I can, the bus driver. I gotta find out who the bus driver is gonna be, or if there's a way that they can get the information to the bus driver. Actually, it doesn't matter because they're doing virtual learning, so bus driver doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is their teachers. A couple vlogs ago, I mentioned that there was something personal going on that I couldn't talk about yet. I can talk about it. I'm getting ready to go on a road trip. We leave Saturday morning. My last vlog is going to be this Friday, when the virtual open house is supposed to be out. We are heading up to Montana. In 2018, my grandmother passed away, and there was a lot of debacle about who the house would go to. Everything in the estate went to my mother and her sister, my aunt. And then my aunt wanted to stay there basically until she can get up on her feet again and figure out what she wanted to do with her life. And now she's decided she's figured it out. And when we were up there in 2018, she knew she didn't want to stay up there. She didn't want to live in Montana. She's the kind of person I've always known to go traveling. Until she went to Montana to take care of my grandmother for the past couple of years, I never knew her to stay in one place for more than 6 months. So she's always traveling, she's always on the road. So it was very weird that she wanted to stay there at all. But now she's hit the end of her time there, I guess you could say, according to her, where she's ready to get out, she's ready to move on, she's ready to do other things. So she's actually already left the property. Back in 2018, I took 2 trips up to Montana. The first was to the wake of my grandmother, and the second was for me and my husband just to go up there so that he could see the property so we could decide whether or not we actually wanted to move up there. Because my aunt didn't want to stay there, and my mom and my dad owned this place, so they didn't want to go. So there was question about who the property would go to. The older of my 2 younger sisters, she and her husband had just moved into their own place, so they didn't want to. And then the younger of my 2 younger sisters was happy where she was at, so she didn't want to. So that left me and Justin, and we have been renting. We had been renting our home for the past 8 years, and we were actually already starting to look into what we would need to do as far as the process go to purchase our own place. So it worked out in our favor, and we started making plans to move up there. My husband switched jobs because there is a prison right around the corner. It's less than 5 minutes away. I can actually see the prison from the house thanks to mountains and stuff. I was able to quit my job so that I could be home to get the kids on and off the bus because his new schedule wouldn't allow him to do either one of those things. And I was able to become a full-time author. Like, we set in motion plans to move up there. Those plans have been changed somewhat because the plan was initially to move up there last year, not this year. But it looks like we're going ahead and put plans in motion to move up next year, right after school ends, probably. Maybe sooner, we'll see. It depends on this trip, actually. We are going to be going up there. It's my mom, my daughters, and I, and we're going up there to take an assessment of the house and see what all needs to be fixed before we can move up there. The other thing we're doing is checking out the schools to see how their school system works there. I went to kindergarten and part of first grade up there. I think we moved while I was in first grade. I remember the school system being great. However, that was like 20 plus years ago, so it might not be the same, or my memories might be faulty. I mean, that's either one's a possibility. I'm leaning more towards faulty memories because there's a couple memories I have of being in that school that my parents are like, that didn't happen. And I'm just like, okay. So I'm leaning more towards that. I don't know what else the plan is. Like, we're going up there to do an assessment, basically, so that we can start figuring out what we need to do in order to make it so that Justin and I can move up there with the girls. The girls are excited both for the trip and the move because Montana has real snow. North Carolina gets snow, but it's nothing like Montana's snow. The girls are just excited for winter. I'm like, girls, we're just going up there for a couple of weeks. Chillax. Anyways, we're taking a trip to Montana. We're going to be gone for 2 or 3 weeks. My last vlog is going to be probably Friday because I doubt I'll be able to film while we're on the road. I will not be able to edit and upload while we're on the road. And because there's no internet up there, I'm definitely not going to be able to edit, upload while there. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that my last vlog will be going up on Friday. And that's just going to have to be that. I'm sorry. That's where we stand. And that's what we're doing. I'm going to basically go on hiatus from YouTube for 2 to 3 weeks, starting Saturday. I'll be back when I get back to YouTube. I do have videos. I've spent last weekend filming a bunch of videos, as I told you guys. It was partially for this reason. I have got videos scheduled up until the end of September. Like, I have already planned for everything that I, at this moment, know I need to do before I leave. My husband's gonna find out the hard way how hard it is to take care of chickens. Like, he already knows because he's helped me sometimes, but now he's going to know because he's getting ready to have to do it all by himself while we're gone. I'm sorry, Justin. Farm tour. I mentioned that I was going to do a farm tour, and I'm kind of going to do a farm tour. What I'm going to do, because it's not my property, I don't feel comfortable just like walking around with the camera on the entire time. So I'm going to show you clips of various parts of the farm. Like, I'm going to show you all the chickens, all the chicken tractors, all the ducks and stuff like that. So I am going to do the farm tour. In fact, probably today or tomorrow. It might even be my last vlog, actually. That might be a good note to end on, because when I did the introduction to the VEDA, you guys asked for a farm tour. That would be a good leaving piece, is the actual farm tour. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the farm tour. That'll be my last vlog, and that will go up Friday. All right, so that's the plan. We'll see how well I can stick to this plan. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. It's already very long, sorry. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, Dragonlings. I did not mean to drop that. Oops.